Get something where them honor you. Now this week on Sierra Leone. Well, are you and Justin they give the chance?
This song come up from Madam Sidratu Aminata Kamara from the United States of America. It is dedicated this song to one of the biggest organizations in the world. We had.
Yeah, made a crack on the mix.
91 big boy Pekin.
It's your double tap, see the ball. Daily days, 091. Yellow flag this.
Hallelujah.
Come on. We are the organization. Don't come for every nation. We are the organization. Don't come for promoting nation. They know they mix my politics. They know they pass tribalism. They know they mix my politics. Yeah, they know they pan no tribalism.
This now we had, don't carry land, so we all and fine. This now we had, don't carry land, so we all and fine. Who know they back kapu, we had no mixed bag, bamu. We know they back kapu, we had no mixed bag, bamu. Go tell the brother, sister, them say, we had don't come over.
We are now we are.
Tell her for me, say, we are don't come over.
We are now we are. We are the organization. Don't come for every nation. We are the organization. Don't come for promoting nation. They know they mix our politics. They know they pass tribalism. They know they mix my politics. Yeah. They know they pan no tribalism.
Big respect to the one who will make we are team up strong one. Especially to you, by Veronica Kadie from the north. And to you, Shenge Pierre from the south. Admi Amina, happy birthday in advance to you, by Veronica Kadie from the north. You celebrate your birthday January. Happy birthday in advance to you, Shenge Pierre from the south. You celebrate your birthday December. This organization, the 3 years, December 2022. We did tell who members them all over the world, thank you. Yeah.
We are the organization. Don't come for every nation. We are the organization. Don't come for promoting nation. They know they mix my politics. They know they pass tribalism. They know they mix my politics. Yeah. They know they pan no tribalism. Let me tell you, wait till we are gonna do for me. They no check life inside the world country. Number one, they be the poor. They build houses for the affected members for the flooding. Number two, they pay school fees for the one way them people them involved alone disaster. The people them, we are don't come for help everybody in this country. They know they for politics, neither tribalism. We are the organization. We are the organization. Don't come for every nation. We are the organization. We are the organization. Don't come for promoting nation. They know they mix our politics. They know they mix our politics. They know they pass tribalism. They know they mix my politics. Yeah. They know they pan no tribalism. We are the organization. Yeah.
God build music.
We are Voice of the Poor. This song come up from Madam Sidratu Aminata Kamara from the United States of America. It is dedicated this song to one of the biggest organizations in the world. We had.
Yeah, made a crack on the mix.
91 big boy Pekin.
It's your double tap, see the ball. Daily days, 091. yellow flag team this.
Hallelujah.
Come on now. We are the organization. Don't come for every nation. We are the organization. Don't come for promote the nation. They know they mix my politics. They know they pass tribalism. They know they mix my politics. Yeah. They know they pass no tribalism.
This now we hard, duck and now we land. So la we all and fine. This now we hard, duck and now we land. So la we all and fine. Who know they back kapu kapu? We had no mixed bag bamu bamu. We know they back kapu kapu. We had no mixed bag bamu bamu. Go tell the brother sister them say we are don't come over.
We are now we are.
Tell them for we, tell them for me say we are don't come over.
We are now we are. We are the organization. Don't come for every nation. We are the organization. Don't come for promote the nation. They know they mix our politics. They know they pass tribalism. They know they mix our politics. Yeah. They know they pass no tribalism.
Big respect to the one who will make we are team up strong one. Especially to you, by Veronica Kadie from the north. And to you, Shenge Pierre from the south. And me, Amina, happy birthday in advance to you, by Veronica Kadie from the...
Yes, fambole muna kusha no na hadu. We are don't come back today for come talk about things where they happen. Now we on sweet here, salo. Now we on. Whoa, we left for do them bad things them. We they feel more alone. Now we on. Whoa, we are. And if we hurt you, we sorry. We no mean bad, oh, we just want for make the yard go before. If we hurt you, we sorry. We no mean bad, oh, we just want for make the yard go before. Famul kushe. Kabo, today na Sunday, unusual follow we come evening time. But I've been promised you say we go really come this evening time. Follow we can talk about things them where really we need for talk about. Of course, we don't the point finger. Yesterday I've been take me time for block certain things them for you. We get for do with how opposition they operate inside the House of Parliament and how the government, the executive arm, don't take over from the main work where Parliament they do. Well, we as well see the in and out of the parliament as we put and on for let everybody understand. Well, just the 3rd of this December, we be here say, people been go na Nigeria, who said them go and attend the 22nd or the second Ecowas Parliament session, yeah, for this 2022. And amongst the people them we go, interestingly, they want them where they now we House of Parliament, where na part of the Ecowas Parliament, na 5 delegations. 5. Inside these 5 delegations, you get 2 when na SLPP, you get 2 when na APC, and you get 1 where na independent candidate. You know why I they take me time for explain to you, for let you understand how comes we reach to the point where we hear from that video where most of una don't see, where come out from Ecowas Parliament. Who that na them people there? Number 1, the Speaker of the Ecowas Parliament. Now we get him, and it belongs to the SLPP. Who that's na this person? This person na been the leader of government business. In other words, na him been the champion the government business inside the house of Leone Salon Parliament. Who na the second person? In name na Honorable, the first one na Honorable C.D. Tunis. Okay? And then the second one na Honorable Veronica Kadie Sesay. Honorable Veronica Kadie Sesay na SLPP. Yeah, and it dey right now inside this we salon parliament. In na the number 2 person where they represent we country na the Ecowas Parliament. Number 3, na independent candidate. Again, is the way I put a middle because he, according to how it's supposed to be straight. No the other, just there in your lane. But unfortunately, who na this person? This person here in name na Honorable Musa Shaka Sama. Usa he come out. He na representative from Pujang district, that Samaleng area. Okay, why are the stress on this? Let's tell you who that's this particular person, how he reached to this independent side. The first time we ever see him na the House of Parliament, when me be the report na the House of Parliament 498.1 Radio Democracy. This man been there under the PMDC, Charles Magai in party, from that Samaleng. Now the first and then they go. But of course, after the first parliament which Charles Magai go there, he not be able for make him. None of in people are not be able for make him. So this man be end up for lose in seat na parliament to SLPP. Go on. Because people are really like this. He try for make some things them, but them the 3 foot and. So he decide for go on as independent candidate. A contest, he be really want for go under SLPP, but he not been get the chance. So they 3 foot him and then he go as independent candidate. What happen? Now he win. Because this now one of the activists them, you know, around that Maleng area, that Sam Maleng area, it's a Pujang. Then we get this Sockfin issue, I stand to be corrected if I don't miss the name. That Banga, the one where they do that permanent business, that company. Whereas this particular man been they stand up against that company. They say the company violates the people them rights. So it be don't become hero to the people them na that area day. It be even the stand up against the paramount chief na that area day. At one point in time, they be even lock him. Now only under this government make it able for become free. Because it be still get case na court. Now this government totally free him. Now, in the independent candidate, where they represent the country, number 3. Under the other 2 people, them. Now, the leader of the opposition, the main opposition, Honorable CHERNOH Ramadan Ba. Now, in the number 4 person. Under the other person. Now, Honorable Manly Spain. And number 4. Okay, 5 person. So, now, there 5 people here. If you watch them, it very much correct the number. 5, 2 opposition, 2 ruling, and then 1 independent. Unique number. Interestingly, whenever things they go on, therefore able for present things them about the country, say the truth about the country, and make sure say the ECOWAS know exactly what thing they happen inside the country. But okay. What thing they happen? That's what it be. We see outside the ECOWAS Parliament. We see outside the government, when Honorable Veronica Kadie Sesay, we represent we country, we present the country report on the state of affairs of we country. In other words, how we they prepare for the election, how we they prepare for the how the August 10 business, what thing be happen, what thing the government don't do, and other things them, the issue of women's affairs and plenty other things them where Honorable Veronica Kadie Sesay be read. And then it presents long one. And only we take with time. Sometimes it finally with patience, listen, and able for reach to a conclusion. If you're not patient, listen. If you're not patient and see waiting they happen, trust me, my brother and sister, you're not go able for understand how the political atmosphere they, how the politics that the country they move. So from waiting me see, if I can make a short one, I find out say the government make some kind of jolly presentation and then go bang and give ECOWAS. But interestingly and unfortunately for the government, most of the MPs them na the ECOWAS Parliament abreast understand the political atmosphere inside the country. So it be tell like for say when them bang them like to shilling, it go bang na the wall and come back. So in other words, then find out say by the end of the day they faced with a lot of embarrassment as they ask them some fearful questions them where most of them been just come and wash over. So now, at the end of the day, I don't tell you now say 5 people them, but we notice say we just see Honorable Veronica Kadie, Honorable Tunis, Honorable Shaka Musa Sama, na den 3 no more been there na the parliament, inside Ecowas Parliament. The question is, where CHERNOH, Honorable, where Manly Spain, Honorable, they were missing in action. Say the government presents a kind report where creates a lot of questions na the mind and the mouth of the other member of parliament from other parts na the West African region. So who side CHERNOH go? Wetin happen? Is it that they make way for let the government present a story just like that and then they say they're not been there? Who side them be go? Them be supposed for there. And interestingly, the Veronica Kadie Sesay Honorable, the speaker, and then even other member of parliament them be make a very clear say then opposition member of parliament are supposed for there, but they don't know why they're not there. So the question is why Honorable CHERNOH and Manly Spain be missing in action the term where they present them to here. For say that word where plenty people is say then they sell out. Now true, for say they know exactly what the government want go present, what the SLPP want present, so then decide for lay low, for lay we know ye waiting and they talk. Well, we can listen first of all, small, as we dey listen how Honorable Kadie Sesay they read the report, we dey stop them and analyze how it's like reality. In the absence of CHERNOH and Manly Spain, we go take over. So if that be the case, we can go straight one inside this particular thing where we dey talk about. So we can go there, let we see waiting come out of this. Most of you don't watch them, but it go fine for let we all analyze them together. And at the same time, we put heads together and put mouths together and make sure say we reach ourselves for each. In the meantime, let's take this break and make some money quick. We'll come back just now.
I just wanna get this feeling all day.
January 1, 2023, from 12 o'clock Santem to 4 o'clock afternoon time, Lantern go meet Carnival. That na inside the Afro-Caribbean Festival, we go be na Freetown for just 200 new Leone no more. And save, you go get 1 polo and 1 wristband where you go well go the program for make the organizer them go agree for make you take part in the program. Can join the Lantern Parade from Radisson Blue Hotel and Bubble BN Ebenezer Calendar in Lantern to go reach Jigibonta Car Park with Caribbean stranger them. We get for come from all over the world. Then save the come with Dion style inside the Carnival where for take part na $80 when a 1,400 new Leone, and for that then go give you drink and snack for make you charm and chill as you the bubble they go. Come see costume, all kind colorful costume, and na so we no go left and give you jumbo stranger them. We save get costume them like featherback costume where you can wear with your polo or be the top. You can wear and serve with short trousers, boxer or other thing them. We get the typical Caribbean featherback and headpiece. And serve if you want for add some African flavor, we get Ankara top them where you can same way so use as costume. We get face jewel when a then shine decoration where people can put na them face na them Caribbean festival. So Priscilla's hats and accessories now one-stop shop for all your costume for the Afro-Caribbean Lantern Meet Carnival. Forget your own costume, now for go na Priscilla's hats and accessories na UN Drive off Wilkinson Road or call them na 078-681-471. And for your own Afro-Caribbean Festival Lantern Meet Carnival ticket, call Eminence Africa na 030-200-555 or go na the office na 114 Pademba Road, Freetown. No forget yourself your costume for make we go show them Caribbean them say we self can do am. Now forgot to Priscilla's hats and accessories na UN Drive off Wilkinson Road, Freetown or call them na 078-681-471.
Alright, the program now we are on YouTube and on Facebook. Of course, the picture you see right now as a rapporteur na the SLPP member of parliament where the Honorable Veronica Kadie Sesay where na one of the ruling MP them na the house of the Ecowas Parliament representing Sierra Leone where we call Riyadh. Of course, you will see the picture where they again at the screen. Na the extreme from my own side, na the extreme, yeah, where na my own right hand. you see this picture where say vote Abdul Osayo Kamara. I'll take me 10 minutes watch and 551. La no miss am. By the way, you yourself can able forget the opportunity for let you find yourself in that particular side. Yes. So this one say vote Abdul Osayo Kamara, Publicity Secretary, Diaspora 6th Region 2023. It say envision na astute leadership, integrity and development. Your vote can make a change. So this one, you self can find your own particular picture on that side. Contact we and it will cost you little bit no more. It will just cost you little bit. Yes, it will cost you little bit. Yes, so they can go now and watch the different things them where we actually don't see, where we don't get, as where they can go and watch this particular video where most of them don't watch, but I will take with time for going to them again and see how we can analyze this particular video. We dey waste no more time and we go straight and start for listening to them and we stop them as we go. Please take note if you want to take paper and pen because you get for can tell we what do you think about this particular report where Sierra Leone delegation present to the Ecowas Parliament. Who side the opposition member of Parliament then be meeting in action. When they come back just now, let's continue.
Sierra Leone country report. Members of the delegation are as follows. Honorable CHERNOH R.M. the leader of delegation. Honorable C.D. Tunis, our speaker. Honorable Veronica Kadie Sesay, myself. Honorable Ajibola Mani Spain, and Honorable Shaka Sama.
Okay, so let me start from there. Interesting part. Interesting. For I not even take note of this except for now. For say the leader of the delegation, na Honorable CHERNOH Ba. Now the leader of the delegation. But why on earth the leader of the delegation in country? In other words, if na the leader of the delegation, in other words, it means say he well affair with waiting the government, waiting the delegation present to Parliament. In other words, no way no day where CHERNOH Ba will tell we say he don't know waiting this woman when an Honorable Veronica Kadie Sesay go present na the Ecowas Parliament. And we find out say when he don't go, they don't go present. No way, because na the leader, it means say na him present. But we find out say, so what's the time when they present? So what's the time when they ask question? Say other member of parliament them from other country, they defend the people of we country based on the things that way they happen. CHERNOH Ba, we know hear him, we not see him. Well, maybe he don't dey quiet, but we know hear him, we not see him because we see Honorable Musa Shaka Sama not put much they say he not get anything for say. But at the end of the day, he say something. We go come to that one day. So who say he been go when na him na the leader of the delegation? Who say him been there? CHERNOH Ba, we no know, we not see him. Let me continue for listening. Waiting the report say.
Introductions. Mr. Speaker of the Ecowas Parliament, the Right Honorable Dr. C.D. Mohamed Tunis, honorable members, distinguished guests, it is with great pleasure I bring you warm felicitation from the government and the people of Sierra Leone. On behalf of our delegation, I want to thank the Speaker, bureau members, and staff of Ecowas Parliament for facilitating this ordinary session, and we are highly pleased to extend our profound thanks and appreciation to the government and the people of the Federal Republic of Nigeria for their relentless and unflinching support to this Parliament. This report will present updates on issues highlighted in our previous report, which was presented to this House in June 2022, and will include the achievements we have made so far in meeting our obligations to ECOWAS. The following thematic areas will be covered in this report. 1. The political situation, the security situation, human rights situation, health situation, status of the implementation of the community texts and protocols, including the status of the implementation of community programs and projects, the performance of the macroeconomic convergence criteria, the protocol relating to community levy, the protocol on free movement of persons and goods, the supplementary act on equality of rights between women and men for sustainable development in the Ecowas region, and the environmental situation. Political situation in Sierra Leone. Mr. Speaker, honorable members, the Political Party Registration Commission, PPRC, Act has been repealed and replaced by the new Act. The Political Parties Regulation Commission, PPRC Act 2022.
Sorry, before we go to PPRC Act, one thing that I want for you to take notice of. The women them. The truth now, yes, the woman, the government they make some effort for put some documents together for the woman them. As recently they don't do waiting and call it 30% quota. That is very obvious, it's clear. And we see side and they push again for other things. But the other part of them now, this government out of 34, ministerial position, only 4 we get when a woman. 4. And we see outside this government as well, they remove women them, come out from different sensitive position them, where them be old. So we don't know what thing you will get for say. But I just want for you to take note of that particular thing there. Let me continue for listening as they talk about the political atmosphere now the country where they talk about PPRC.
The Act seeks to provide for the continuation of the Political Parties Regulation Commission, including the registration of political parties in accordance with sections 34 and 35 of the 1991 Constitution of Sierra Leone. In another related development, the Public Elections Act 2012 has been repealed and replaced by the Public Elections Act 2022. The new act, which is now the substantive act that regulates public elections, is progressive in nature. Take out the "the." In order to reduce the rates of violence among the youths, the Political Party Registration Commission, with support from the United Nations Development Program, the UNDP, provided training on negotiation, dialogue, and mediation for political party women and youth leaders. This training has helped to reduce the increasing tension as we approach next year's general elections, raising awareness on their actions that will positively promote nation building and peace. The Commission also introduced a dialogue launch as a flagship program to bring together political leaders with representation in the House of Parliament to discuss and profile solutions to national issues. This program has relatively helped to bridge the gap between the leadership of political parties in Parliament and by extension has improved political tolerance. Mr. Speaker, honorable members, the latest MCC scorecard shows that in the category of ruling justly, Sierra Leone passed 5 out of 6 indicators, including the control of corruption. For the first time, Sierra Leone also passed the land rights and access indicator. The 2023 financial MCC scorecard also revealed that Sierra Leone scored 100% in terms of primary education expenditure, followed by freedom of information, gas primary education completion rates, control of corruption and immunization rates, among others. Mr. Speaker, honorable members, the provisional results of the 2021 midterm population and housing census indicated that Sierra Leone has a total population of 7,541,641, of which 3,825,378 that is 51%, are women, and 3,716,263, that is 49%, are men. The census figures were meant to be used for constituency and ward boundary delineation, in addition to creating room for development and enhancing plans for the midterm development plan. The Electoral Commission of Sierra Leone has announced that it has not got enough time to use the.
So let's start with this one. Then do the census. We're very key. As some of the questions that this will come up. Then do the census according to the government for development and for the electoral commission as well. Use them for boundary delimitation. Yeah, avoid what he say. I think a mistake in the pronunciation. Boundary delimitation. Not how for made the constituency. Now that's the main thing we make them say. Then they do the census for boundary delimitation and for development. But at the end of the day, according to what they can say now, the electoral commission say they not get enough time for waiting.
The 2021 midterm census figures to delineate ward and constituency boundaries. The Chief Electoral Commissioner, Mr. Mohamed Kone, announced that the June 24, 2023 general elections will be based on the district block proportional representation system.
The PR system.
Though the opposition.
Where we all know, say for example, yeah, then we don't tell we 1 year say they get enough time for prepare for the election. But as then they go very close to the election, then they notice say the heats don't they come na the kitchen. Like waiting and caretaker Biobin say, if you're not able to stand the heat na the kitchen, now for move. But in no one for move, but at the same time, one for rig the system. It want for take and some kind and protective clothes for wear them so that it go able for be at the heat na the kitchen, which of course is not supposed to be like that. So now, Mohamed Kone, when the Chief Electoral Commissioner, plan together and say, let them introduce what they call district block system. But we all know say, they only the use PR system, whose side will not get a defined constituencies. But in this case of this, as we talk so right now, you begin call constituency with 001 outside in Akailaun. Constituency 003 outside in Akailaun. Constituency 0025 or 125 outside in inside Freetown. Constituency 125 outside the inside Freetown. All of them side they are demarcated. We know who side the different constituencies than they. So why on earth them people here they say they not get enough time for demarcate? Because waiting have been the other plan of this particular census now for make sure say they add more constituencies na the south and the east. Because they want for Tonangi, waiting be happen for the 2018 election. Who side the APC be create two other constituency or two other districts na the north. Who side we get Karine and Falaba. When we all know say Karine and Falaba, the country not be even get the strength for handle them as a district because the resources not be there. So even now, when we're in a worst economic crisis, this government still want for create. But now they find out say if they create, it will create other problem back. That is why they say, okay, let we left the district, the constituency, and let we form what we call the district block system, and let we move with them. That they self can help we in this political way. Let we move.
Opposition has rejected the PR system, maintaining that the condition under which the PR system can be declared does not exist. In the district block system, the election will be contested in 16 electoral districts by the political parties and independent candidates for the block or number of seats in parliament allocated to the district. The district block system was last used for the 2002 parliamentary elections. The elections has indicated that political parties and independent candidates are expected to meet the threshold of 11.9%.
We all know what it mean. Yeah, the first term where we conscious say they use them, and the last term. The first step now the one way being come to Jankaba to power. Where because we country not be stable. It been get the rebel we be handle some areas them, na the provincial area them, where we make them not able for conduct proper election at the inside and day. 2002, we know saying at the end and day when we talk about the West Side Boys, we talk about other things them, and that's not been the return of Tijankaba, where it been do in last election, when it been landslide victory. We all know why. Because again, the country not been there in absolute or total peace. That is not the main reason why they be use the district block. So when they put one person in here, it will cover long side, even if na rebel and it go able for cover them. just for the other parts of the country not left without being represented in the House of Parliament. But in the case of this, we get already constituencies then, where we already get provision day for PR system. But now in the case of Usai, they're not able for all election and other parts. Now the reason the way they go all PR system. But in the case of this, no sign no day when Mutkanodi go right away, then they attack you. Now we move.
To win a seat in the next parliament if the electoral regulations that will govern the conduct of the 2023 elections are approved by Parliament. The regulations on the district block representation system and the local government proportional representation system were laid in Parliament on the 23rd November 2022. The main opposition, All People's Congress, APC, who had registered its opposition to the proportional representation system, were accused of disrupting the proceeding, during which violence erupted and the police were to restore decorum in the well of Parliament.
So this one, can we go to the recent Stilway camp? They say, according to them, the opposition disturbed the whole thing when make police come inside. We all know whose side we've been there. In the first case, like you go back to the area of Census, whereas then we say the Census they not use the proper procedure for carrying a Parliament, and then do an been to money. We see who side the police fire tear gas per opposition member them. Now going back to this government and the member of and the Parliament under Abbas Bundu not the listen. We all see waiting create this thing. In as much as waiting and do, we not will say any one of them right. But at the same time, you know say the Speaker of Parliament now creates the tension when make this fight be carried on. How it happened? This whip of opposition, one for make a point, one for challenge the legality of laying that particular regulation. The Speaker say he not go listen to nobody. And then confusion begin. And then Honorable Paran use the police where it not supposed for be how it be. So let we listen how we go. We get for jump this, and then we go to the side who side. Then they ask question way very interesting. Or else let we go first and see if we get enough time.
Pursuant to Section 170, subsection 7 of the 1991 Constitution, the regulation shall come into force after the expiration of 21 days or until annulled by 2/3 of votes cast by members of Parliament.
And we all know say they don't annul. In other words, it stand. It stand. The regulation stand. So that day, I be always try for avoid them because it's very much technical for analyze. So I want the one way that the parliamentary reporter said for analyze that one day because it look technical. But as they say, they don't annul them, which means it stand. That fact already them said now boy, it don't go for nothing. Nothing not come out there at the end of the day. So let me continue.
The security situation in Sierra Leone.
This one very key and important. Please listen.
Mr. Speaker, honorable members, Sierra Leone has remained peaceful after the August 10 unrest. Though incidents of violent crimes such as robbery, assault, continue to pose a serious threat to peace, especially in Freetown. Local police often lack resources to deal effectively with serious criminal incidents, demonstrations, and protests, which have often resulted in violence. Mr. Speaker.
So the police lack the actual resources or what for put things them under control. So waiting the actual resources that include the professionalism, because we see say the police they always put them professional standard under them foot and take up the political standard for treat people them how they want for treat them. We see for example when the police go na the House of Parliament, then say go maintain. But they not tell you say go SUN, slap member of Parliament, curse member of Parliament and push them out. Simple way there for do things them when a big man that you deal with inside the House of Parliament. But then use their own hand, use their mouth, direct member of Parliament them as well. We see the video them all. So then they nothing this when even if they not talk even if they not talk about the gravity of the offense of the things that when they happen, The Ecowas Parliament are aware of that. They will inside and the just know.
Honorable members, on August 10, 2022, a protest against high cost of living resulted into deadly clashes between security forces and protesters, calling for President Julius Maada Bio to resign. Violence erupted in Freetown and other parts of the nation, which led to the death of 21 civilians and 6 security personnel. The government set up a 15-member special committee to investigate the August 10 demonstrations and their aftermath, including the causes, the source of financing, the execution and consequences of the violent acts, and to also assess the response of security forces during the riots. Mr. Speaker, honorable members, on the 17th October 2022, a funeral ceremony was held for the victims of August 10 violent unrest. The government provided funds to each family to help with funeral rites. The victims were laid to rest in separate graves in Bolima Cemetery, Waterloo District, in the outskirts of Freetown. Intra and inter-party clashes often increase as we approach elections.
Okay, so look at this thing. He make mention say the government, you know, this not just praise singing. And like I be they ask, I've just been to talk to somebody where unfortunately we didn't at the same page. You know, the issue of this, all of waiting this woman they get to. The leader of the opposition party and they inside a tigi one. All of this presentation, the leader of the opposition party in Ann Dede. Now the leader of delegation. In other words, now in all these documents come out from Sierra Leone inside we had. Can go now Parliament of the of the Ecowas Parliament for let them discuss them. So all of this thing you know. So now you begin to ask yourself question. Okay, CHERNOH no say this government no give the body to people them family them for them. The opposition leader now they talk about so. It no give the government no give the body them of them victim here to their family for beg. Even when the family cried. They not one. Some people not even be part of the protest, but they mix them all and they not give them. Even at one point when they go bury them, then barricade the people them, the family members them no go very close to the grave, then stop them. CHERNOH no, but that was not included in this report. They don't put a day. Instead, they just tell you say the government provide money for the family members them. The government give them burial and then bury them in Bolima and everybody get your own grave. That's all. That's all. CHERNOH no. Now yes, so he put something like press conference or press release. They talk about how the government need forgive the body. But in this report, when the leader of the delegation, it not make a known to the Ecowas Parliament for say this government refuse forgive the body to their family. This government even at some point stop the family members them, not for go very close to the grave for see them family. This government, even when they go do layout, they restrict the number of family members them where for see them body. CHERNOH not included in this. Why are they always say CHERNOH and not even talk about SLPP? Because of course, what do you expect from SLPP and the government? And not they talk about them. And they talk about opposition. And opposition, fortunately, CHERNOH, when are the leader of the opposition, we get all of them crises they are waiting in hand. When people in the cry are aware of all of them, not include them in your report as the leader of delegation. Where can go? For example, why I say that CHERNOH writes this? Why? Now, if me, now the leader of WIAD, then put one old report about WIAD. Then we go, now me na the leader, I go back. I sit down and say, I don't know what's inside this report. Slap in my face. Too bad. Sorry. But you see now, yesterday waiting I be the talk about we politicians them. It's either you dance to a certain tune because you want for benefit from something, or you suffer the great penalty of the government. You understand? Let me continue.
The government maintains that changing to PR system of voting will significantly reduce election violence, especially with the elimination of by-elections. Freetown, the capital city, is prone to landslide due to persistent torrential rains, which has continued to cause loss of lives and properties. Mr. Speaker, honorable members, human rights situation. Mr. Speaker.
Very important, take note of human rights will include all of waiting the government they do and all waiting they happen inside the country.
Honorable members, there has been several reforms in the area of human rights in Sierra Leone. Among the Mano River countries, Sierra Leone is ranked first as the most peaceful country in the Mano River Basin. And the 2022 Global Peace Index, the GPI, report ranked Sierra Leone in the 50th position.
So, Mano River Basin, therefore, do it Liberia, Sierra Leone, Ivory Coast, yeah, and Guinea. Now we look at practically. Guinea, they're under junta rule. Liberia, they're under democratic rule, yes. Ivory Coast, okay. Now we look at Liberia. Liberia gets similar thing like where we get August 10. What did the government do? The government come out, take care of the protesters them, provide water for them, and make sure say they provide security for them. Even when they be there out, they sing, they dance, they protest. What happen inside your own country? The government provide bullets, provide tear gas, and provide waiting, other things them for the citizens. We see how it end up. So how peaceful we really be. We move.
The Global Alliance of National Human Rights Institutions has granted Human Rights Commission of Sierra Leone a grade 1 status in its latest ranking, indicating that Commission fulfill its obligations under the Paris Principles. Mr. Speaker, honorable members, the US-based World Justice Project in 140 countries and jurisdictions shows that adherence to the rule of law fell in 61 resilience and fostering sustainable green growth. So this
okay, so I think what's important is that the issue of democracy, human rights, and all, it don't actually say them for we. Okay, so now we don't want to do plenty time today. Yeah, we want for first of all left the we want for left the issue of the other member of parliament there from other country with the handle and tomorrow. Today we want for deal with this no more. So the question is, when we put there say CHERNOH missing in action, what really happened? And in this report we find out say CHERNOH na the leader of the delegation. In other words, na CHERNOH na he write. If not to input you hand on the paper where he write, he read them through and make sure he's satisfied before then go and present them na the house of the Ecowas Parliament. At the left for let we listen them from now. Let I hear now waiting you think. I really want to know waiting you think about the issue of this report where the government of Sierra Leone presents to the Ecowas Parliament. I really want for from you waiting you think about the report where the government of Sierra Leone presents to the Ecowas Parliament. I want for we left the issue of the Ecowas Parliamentarian the force, just left and make as if you know you hear, and then we will talk about them tomorrow. Tomorrow we will deal with them. Let me just take this one when I the report strict one before we go to the question and answer tomorrow. For today, what do you think about this report? Where Honorable Veronica Kadie Sesay read, where CHERNOH Ramadan Bar missing in action, where na he lead the delegation and na he carry go the reports that Ecowas Parliament for and on behalf of the people of Sierra Leone. What do you think about this? Now the question we will ask. Let we hear you waiting. You think this is the program we have on YouTube and on Facebook. Please, you where they join me for the first time. We want to reach 100,000 subscribers for meetup December ending. Right now, with the talk, we get 62,293. So please, if you're not subscribed yet, consider for subscribe now, and share so other people will come and benefit from this. And secondly, we the channel the 3 years this December the 20th. So we actually want for use this opportunity for raise $5,000 because we get a lot of things that we want to do. One, for equip for add to the quality of the production na the studio, and same way so me birthday the 24th, Bible and birthday the 6th. So we actually want for raise some amount for see how best we can able for put things them in place for see how we can do for help other people them. So in the meantime, let we continue and watch waiting. Let we listen now. Waiting different people get for say. Welcome to the show.
Yeah, Single Pierre.
Sir.
But you remember the last day when this team in come on, I asked you if CHERNOH no been did it. Now the question that they ask you. That man they look the dodge, he look the support waiting the be in a salon. He look the check, he look the they work with this government. Waiting do that man no did it. I asked another question the last time I call us, and that's no more.
Yes.
If CHERNOH no did it, no did it, why go did it? Tunis they lie, all kind lie. Look this woman they read all kind read. Why CHERNOH no did it?
And a CHERNOH right this, then go to this.
Can you imagine?
The CHERNOH the leader of the delegation.
Can you imagine? This guy na sell out, bro. This guy na sell out. Me against, I swear to God again. This guy want let Madam Bio go for second term. Now that's the defense. Me na so miss you. Na so miss you. I don't know with that, bro.
Thank you. God bless you. All right, we take 1 minute 30 seconds per call and make a quick one. Welcome to the show, please.
Yeah, hello, Single Pierre.
Yes, sir. Welcome, sir.
My own thoughts on this, I think basically the reason why CHERNOH didn't go, Honorable CHERNOH, is probably he's not on the same page with them. And
no, wait. CHERNOH go Nigeria, he go. Just that he not been there inside the all. Now the question then he go.
Yeah,
you know, say that in the absence, now the left church be any back.
Probably it's a sign of protest that he's not on the same page with them.
But wait, I mean, if in the protest, why he can't go the report? Now he lead the delegation.
Yeah, but you can lead a delegation, but because your government is not your government, probably they can pressure him to write.
So the question is, how you will lead something where you not believe in?
That's an interesting question, but it's hard to say. It's hard to say.
Because I feel say before ever then take this report go, he don't watch him. He's satisfied. That is why he lead the delegation with this report.
Yeah, but it's hard to say. It's hard to say, Single Pierre. But that's my own thoughts. That's my own thoughts. Probably it's just a sign of protest that is not on the same page with the government. Although he is the head of the delegation, but because of the speaker, the head of the speaker of Parliament, the Sierra Leonean, probably they will force him to write what they want.
No, sir, that's not the big man, sir. They're not the force him, sir.
Okay.
All right, okay, I appreciate your time. Thank you very much.
Yes, sir.
They're not going to force CHERNOH for right waiting or right to. CHERNOH na lawyer, na leader of a whole political party. They're not going to force him. They're not going to force her at all. And I lead the delegation, my brother and sisters. Welcome to the show, please. Your name and where you call from. Hello? Caller, you there live? All right, we take another call. Welcome to the show, please. Your name and where you call from. Hello? Caller, do you hear me now?
Yes, I hear you. I'm listening to the program.
All right, I hope you don't reduce the volume. Normally, when you watch, when you call it for reduce the volume. Go ahead, your name and where you call from.
All right, this is Daniel. How you do?
I do fine by God. How you say?
I do use me roaming. You get the whole thing wrong.
Okay.
You get the whole thing wrong. It's not the opposition that complain. That the ruling government then complain. They get for go get their own report. The opposition they don't submit their own. Then the government can defend themselves. The opposition already submit. They not get for Dede. They don't need for Dede, right? If not them, they mean report. If they mean go report the opposition in ECOWAS, then CHERNOH for me they do what you want to do. So now Now that the government get for good defend themselves now. So the channel where you talk, channel already submit what you get for submit. You don't need for the day.
Okay.
So I think so now they get two things wrong.
I'll ask you a question, sir.
Even I mean the opposition. All right, carry on.
How many now compulsory? Okay, let not say compulsory. Now law for say when the government they defend the opposition not for the day.
No, the opposition already submits their own report.
Yeah, then don't submit. We agree. But now then say because now the government they submit the opposition not for the day.
No, you fly not about compulsory for the day.
Okay,
no,
what about if the government talk something we not correct? How you for defend them?
All right, this is the point. You know, say before this woman they come talk, the man me don't can talk first. We in the government representative na ECOWAS. Remember we can talk first. We the other members of ECOWAS where they may come against them. They according to waiting the report we they don't get from Sierra Leone, then they send a fact finding mission day. So now the government can defend all the complaint and waiting and call with the opposition and don't submit. They don't submit a long time. So now government can defend.
You're quite correct. But the question where you not agree for answer yet now still a stand on. Now the opposition don't submit. I agree. Now the government yes. making submission. I agree. But now you see yes. say when the government making submission, plenty things then they inside there where people they not agree. So the question is now 5 members of the delegation we get, why they not there?
I agree with you, but you don't understand the point. When then they submit so now, the opposition may already report. Now the opposition may submit.
Okay, now tell you something where you self they miss out. I agree. I don't take the point say I know they understand, but I'll tell you something where you miss out.
Okay, let me tell you now. CHERNOH did it, but CHERNOH not get any reason for go object when the woman they report in.
No sir, I not been there, sir. I'll tell you why I not been there, sir.
All right.
One of the member of parliament them from I think Liberia say he wonder why the opposition not there inside.
Because according to the submission, the opposition will object at this moment until the woman don't read in submission finish. When the woman don't done, right? The fact finding day, they get fact finding. You know, it's just not a court way they can
Thank you very much. I appreciate your time.
All right, thank you very much.
Yeah, we go on the line again and take another call. Welcome to the show, please. Your name and inside the call from.
Hey, this is not concerned citizen.
Welcome
from
to the show.
US.
Go ahead, please.
First of all, I want to disagree with a couple of people and we don't call about this Ecowas Parliament. Now, in the first place, whenever you can go you case now the court of law, the complainant and the defendants, both of them for be at present. So now, as in this case, CHERNOH is missing, as you stated, likely, which now something where we the citizens of the country go really need for know why this man missing. Because we get so many things them the way the opposition member, the likes of the CDI at Tunis say. You know, to my own surprise, he mentioned things like the August 10 protest. A talk in favor of the police, in favor of the government, and not to consider the casualties we the people of Sierra Leone go through. That now one, which are very, very much disappointed about. Then two, CHERNOH mentioned something about no political prisoner, which is very, very disheartening and embarrassing. And he further saying that CD Tunis, and he further saying that intra-party politics conflicts, which means not between SLPP and APC. Now within the APC themselves, now intra-politics conflicts mean which we the citizens of the country they look at and say most members of the ruling government and probably some members of the opposition they're not honest to.
So basically, what Tunis been try for talk, he actually talk about the August 10, where different from the intra. The intra basically they talk about what they happen inside the APC right now when I enter the intra, and he say he don't intervene for make sure say they settle that particular issue there. So now
exactly now the same exactly now the same thing myself they try for saying.
So anyway,
those are two different things. He talk about intra-party conflict and he talk about the August 10 protest. But however, we actually need serious and well-devoted people and for rule this country, we need honest people.
I like the word we stress on honest people. And thank you very much. God bless you.
Okay.
We go on the line again and take another call. Welcome to the show, please. You need to the call from. Sir?
I said I will get this on the today. You know.
Go ahead.
My brother, you know, it's sad. I understand where some other callers that they try for play the what me go call the devil's advocate.
We myself can do at some point, yes.
Yes, I know because I we did at the show. I know, but honestly, it's no excuse. Let me bring something to your attention we no mention.
Okay.
You remember say the reason we make CHERNOH be absent at Parliament when they present the regulations then because of this Ecowas trip.
Go ahead.
So fine. He absent at Salon, right? He escaped go Nigeria. Then when the time reach for let he present at Nigeria, he absent at Salon na Nigeria. Wherever I go, na one place I be in God. How much more evidence do the people of Sierra Leone need for make them believe, say, the leader, I not say on man own, but the leader is a sellout.
Wow.
The leader, the disappointing people, them. When them present something, I don't like the neck figures, when they present the neck figure, do you remember the notice, the press release where they make? Where he talk say they give the neck 12 days for them to address the issue of them. What's happen after that?
Nothing.
You really make any comments or statements? Nothing. So honestly, then so I'm not sure that person about that particular fella for this team. Now possible I be sorry for and all the rest of it. Because he's a very brilliant fella and all the rest of it. But when I look in actions then lately, he asks for let anybody defend them. As a matter of fact, you lead delegation, which means he's aware of everything within inside the report. Okay,
you know one thing where I will say, let's say if na Salon, you go say then go beat you, then go fetch you. But what about Ecowas Parliament where they not go do anything?
Exactly, my brother. Let me say not to write na reports there. Then just take and say you're not head of delegation, right? If you don't agree, if they not show you what's inside the report, the honorable thing for do as an honorable member, now for tell us me I know they go. Because I don't know what's in the inside it. Because I don't agree with what's inside the inside it.
It's simple. That's like Ecowas Parliament. You can still there, you listen to them and say, these reports are not approved, period.
Not approved, exactly.
Anyway, so thank you very much. We just want to make a short number. Thank you.
God bless you, sir.
God bless you too. We go on the line again and take another call. Welcome to the show.
Hello.
Yes, so welcome.
Yeah.
Sir.
I see the try bang for no we know for say CHERNOH Majuba it sell out. But now one thing I want you remember. Not a Salon Parliament Dande. Okay. If you see that man don't go the young people in force. That man no present with SLPP carry go the young people. Reason must be BND. Or you want to fly CHERNOH Majuba present today. Wait that man, I don't call himself see the finish the talk. Then as he talk anyway no matter what didn't happen at the country, then CHERNOH Majuba interrupt.
No.
No.
Hold on. Wait. I don't cut you word on. But before, after when they don't present, see the tuning before the one for be part of the session say it is step down and another woman now take over. Hold on. So what did they say? They say anybody we want for say something on this, let it register. All the other delegates we want for talk, they register. Including we own delegates them. But the one when we own or independent say it not get anything for comment on Sierra Leone, but it gets for comment on Liberia. But we not see Manly Spain, we not see CHERNOH, we not see let them begin argue, but it's simple. Everybody, nobody not argue. But all man make in point. Why they not make them point?
Okay, wait now. They say snake na the way hide nine get long life. Not like come on go market.
I agree, but maybe the one me they take am are so much passionate about them, so I not go able for see certain things them. But what me know, If not, we House of Parliament, we go say them, go beat them, then go tap them, then go tell them for shut up and all of them things. But that one then are you?
You have to know this. No, but if you have to know this, the Parliament of Ecowas not to law, not to law court. For go argue. When somebody talk interruption.
No, but wait, I don't ever say for let them argue. I say so.
No, okay, but no, that is the way because now say when that thing is don't talk, then why make that like how they don't line like Ecowas. Why make we don't talk? That man not can interject. Then he say you tell it through.
So the thing where we me concerned about not for interject or not interject. Why he not be present? Now me concerned.
Why not be present? The reason they maybe we'll know later.
Well, I think say okay, not a problem. We wait for you the reason.
Okay, we'll know the reason. We'll know the reason later.
Thank you.
Although yes, we'll not trust them. Then all wars in now because I want sovereign. We'll not trust them, but maybe we'll know the reason later. Reason did it.
We wait for Sida one day. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Wow, I like the discussion this night. It's very hot and everybody gets in your own angle where they look at certain things. Then welcome to the show. Please, you know where you call from. Hello, please reduce the volume of your set. Hello, we talk. Hello.
Yeah, hello.
Yes, please. You're live.
Yeah, me na patriotic Sierra Leonean. I did an diaspora.
All right, welcome to the show, Patriotic Sierra Leone.
Yeah, I just want to contribute to this program. Yeah.
Go ahead.
You see, yeah, I follow up all the previous callers. Most of them, I believe, they're out of topic. You see the problem with we leaders now we self they allow we leaders then they rule we to the way or never rule we because we don't agree for tell them the right thing. When somebody blunder, don't tell them say you don't blunder, don't put up as they don't blunder because don't be hypocrite to a country. But Sierra Leoneans we are hypocrite to the highest degree because people love CHERNOH to the highest peak, so they don't agree for tell them it. They don't agree for put up and say this you don't. I just feel for them poor innocent people when they go lock in a prison because of defend this APC party. Because that demonstration August 10 for just defend APC party, not for anything for defend APC party. But the people that already fight for so that they business so because of their own pocket, because of their own selfish interest. This I feel pain. Like say they cry for them people that already don't lock in a jail, already don't lock. Look, a poor councillor, the councillor within our prison today. People who for defend them when I see. People who for defend them, they like today that they severely betray us. CHERNOH no reason for president of a particular delegation because at the head of the man who head that delegation. Now the Muslim who head that delegation. Not only for that document where you don't see. Okay, if you don't see, I'm not you don't see him. But what in okay, you don't fail the first one with the lay na Sierra Leone Parliament. Why if you fail that one na Nigeria? Okay, if you fail, I'm safe. What about now the one where them go? Okay, there are two go. There are two na the opposition, na the two go. What about other Mali Spain? What about in now? Who's saying go? People
go answer to nature. Thank you very much, sir. God bless you.
No, be border. This is really terrible. I feel pain for them poor and they when they put a cell, when they go and kill themselves for APC. These people are selfish to the highest degree. Politicians, they're not greedy, me border. They're greedy, me border.
All right, thank you very much.
They're
God
selfish,
bless you. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Go to another call. Welcome to the show, please. Your name and where you call from, please. Hello.
Yes, hello.
Yes, please, you're live.
How you do, sir?
How do you do? Fine. How you say?
Thank you.
Yes, we tell
Praise God. My brother, I just meet up the Fiasela do this call once, and I just the title like this. I say, for me this call once. Sierra Leone and most of we, because myself now is Sierra Leone, but most of we were blind. This man, they don't miss in action two times now. This recently, right? Not to the settlement per se. Look the first way up on Parliament. Law assume say if we travel, right? Law assumes. So if you travel for the interest of the nation, why you for missing action na the Ecowas Parliament as well? when are the most time this way people need them. In know the constitution, this man done about 15 years or more, if I can remember, another parliament, in and out of the parliament. And he's also a lawyer. Then people that then come, they like what we say, that we don't kick this PR system. Not so? So why now this thing has never been kicked out? If something fishing, they go on. Are they pity for people the way they go? Why they kill themselves for them people they are? Because if me, I know they think I don't need for check for anybody. Now we the voters why not them people are they enjoy with their family? Then we the under the Allah for them. To get people back stupidly they can argue for them. I'm sorry for my background. I just they can't make the try for friends for me. But to be honest with you, things are really not going well, and there is a concern to be raised about Cherry Cocoa. In action, they not equal for the country.
All right.
Right.
Okay, no problem. Thank you very much. I appreciate your time.
You're welcome.
All right. We'll go on the line again and take another call. Welcome to the show.
Hello?
Yes, please go ahead. Welcome.
Good evening.
How are you?
I didn't listen to the program. I can always follow now. Okay. Program. I wish you all happy birthday.
Thank you.
Yeah. So you see, them people there, they got to pray. Some of the leaders they mislead me too much. Every Sierra Leonean, to all get one focus. The leader need to map Paris. You know, not we expect like waiting at the try for talk. So why and a present by this Ecowas issue. Like you defend the country.
All right. Very sorry. I think the South you did the network they fight with you, so we're not able to understand fine. We're not able to get fine with you talk. Sorry about that, but sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, hello. Go ahead.
Hello.
Yes, I get you now. Go ahead.
Okay, so like I be the try for talk. Then people they deceive with too much in this country, bruh. We'll be after God. We'll be able to say them go defend we and defend the country. And now most of 100% would look to APC for change this country for and at the we look like so we will not get past God. You see, CHERNOH will not be expect say he will do it so and then it sell out. And indeed he don't sell out. Because like what they try for say himself, he himself now Ecowas. What we don't get makes sense. That man for them present it. If we don't present it, I mean for them present at the place, but we not do them. So like would they take and say yes, he don't sell out.
Right.
You see? This now all the God no more go help in this country. But then they deceive with too much. So I need passing little than the.
Thank you very much. God bless you.
Thank you, sir.
If we hurt you, sometimes we go actually they miss the point. It go possible say we they miss the point. But notwithstanding, we just want everything for be clear in anything where we do. But notwithstanding, if we hurt you, we sorry. We no mean bad, we just want for make we had go before. Welcome to the show, Sister Admin.
Good evening, Sambefia. Hi, Facebook. How you? No, Sambefia, what you have to look at? Everybody will talk, you get points, but what you mean to say is, CHERNOH, you don't go complain. Why you not sit on the? Whether they go for ask you a question and not ask you a question, in presence is very, very important. He's a lawyer. Let's say, for example, if now court them been there, so you don't go summon somebody, you don't go put your case forward, and then when they reach now for let them call on a case, the judge look for you and not see you.
Okay,
you know what
so let me take them back. Say this not a court, like how not a court. So we agree, okay? But look at waiting at the question we come up. All right, the other member of parliament from other country, the question where they ask when I make me a click on this thing now, where are the other opposition members then?
Exactly. So now I make a say, look at like for say that court today. For example, you can go somebody in a court, and then the person you can go in a court. You will go sue the person. The judge take the case
na be the thought it happened.
But I don't know. They hear they say that the same day Adebayo, listen to Adebayo, they say that the same day then can go that thing then na something then can go na parliament anyway. But Chernoh for be don't do it. Even if na fet you want go fet na parliament, if all say want go argue or you want go debate, say this one I can't pass so. It's not supposed to pass. This regime, then they pass up. SLPP regime, then they pass up. So if me not be him, I for just don't see those I be don't day. And let people hear me case. If they want ask me a question, make a day for make I able for defend me party, able for defend me people, able for defend. What I don't go complain, what I don't care go na Ecowas Parliament. You know, but you are missing in action. You're MIA, nowhere to be found. Then they go ask the people that where no belong. Mr. Say from me, I go ask the people that say I don't know. Why you asking me? Me not so men in camp. Me can represent somebody else. I can represent my own party. Or the person don't complain. I can't defend myself. Why are you asking me? That was a very, very embarrassing question. As Chairman, I don't think they will take him serious at this point anymore. If you can't go complain about issues, what did happen at Parliament and this government? I don't know. That's just my take.
Thank
but
you.
It's very, very sad.
Very
you know,
much.
if we don't day, make you wait for you. You waiting for happen. But I don't know. Let's wait for see. Watching Chairman, you say will come out for can't say.
Thank you.
That's no more.
Very much. All right, let me take another call. Caller, dear, hold on quick for me, so yeah. Hello?
Yes, we had.
Yes, please. Just hold on quick for me, so please,
okay,
yeah?
no problem, pa.
Okay, I want to reply to Dimple K. You say, please, before casting blame on Cherry Coco, why don't you invite him on show to get his own side of the story? A very beautiful one. But interestingly, Dimple, when we consider here, Madabio pull video, Abbas Bundu pull video, we talk on top and analyze the video, but we are not going to suggest we call Madabio. So why now? Now this we can say, today, because the arrow turn to you, you the vex. But when the arrow turn to the other person, it is glad. This is not the simple thing how we as Sierra Leone can do things. Today when we did power, we always be the system wrong, we not wrong again. When we go opposition, all waiting be correct for we, now any wrong now for we. So there, let me just analyze them and ask people for give them view. Interestingly, I like the views the way they come. Other people them say, we miss the point. Other people say, we get the point. So this is a democracy. Let me just get everybody in views and then we move. Yeah? Thank you, sir, for being patient and wait for we.
Yeah, well, thank you for accepting the call because for a very, very long time I've been on the try, but not knowing that I've been use the Virginia number, but it's all good.
Okay, I think say don't when the line can choke now in the make. Anyway, sorry for that. Thank you for you don't join me today.
No, I recently realized say two different numbers. So
okay, yes, exactly. All right.
It was my fault. So. Yeah. So about this parliament issue, I guess we all just talk, but you know, if you look from the court part of where you present a complaint, then you have to send a copy to the defendant, and then in self-respond, you know, then on trial date, one person they talk, the complainant they talk, then the defendants respond, and then before they get argument time session, we want to argue. Right, but in the case of Parliament, it's very difficult for we know why Cherry Coco not did it.
Mm-hmm.
But my own problem now waiting make I don't know if the chair dandy or would that because they address somebody else as chair, so I don't know would that in.
Okay,
because
so you see the man when they talk. The woman na just a representative from Sierra Leone under the SLPP, but the man na the Speaker of Parliament, and of course, na the SLPP member of Parliament.
Oh, okay, so the woman are part of the delegation?
Yes, that woman where been the read so just now, na part of the delegation. Na SLPP member of Parliament, okay. Right now we House of Parliament salon.
Okay, so that's confusing because if you not to the head of the opposition, not to supposed to read them. And me, I go stick me life, say, Cherry Coco not to write that statement.
Yeah, we can agree say not to write them.
Right.
But the question is, now he lead the delegation. So if they go read something where you not aware of, and you the lead, tell me about that one day.
I think it's a sign of protest that you not support them, so you're not going for present day. right? But I definitely believe, say, Parliament gets a time where
So may I ask you this
they get
question,
for-
sir? You
they don't
might
look
be
the
right,
two
sir,
sides,
and me go be wrong. But I ask you this question.
Okay.
As a way for protest, you don't join the delegation and don't go. Then at the end of the day, you no go na the sitting. Na protest down there or you waste we resources.
Well, at this point in time, I don't think it's very clear for no say a go day.
Yes, it
right.
go.
Until we
So
get
the
that,
question,
until we
the
get
question
somebody
where
answer that question.
the thing when me basically don't listen to the other part way of the video where I not bring to na yet na tomorrow. So one of the member of parliament, I think now from Liberia, they ask questions say, it's just unfortunate say, them people are not there. When mean say them be supposed for day. And if you listen, now 5 members of the delegation they read, including in Manly Spain. Anyway, it's difficult for we understand this, but we just put out from how we see them.
That's not the confusion, and I believe say you get the opportunity for able to get their own side of the story. But me definitely believe say even if they travel, maybe they travel for something different, not about this presentation.
All right, okay. I'll find out. I'll know again.
I know say that's in right time, and maybe you go Nigeria for something completely different.
Okay.
So that's not how I look at, but I don't think say that man go sell out. I don't believe that.
All right, we appreciate your point, sir. Thank you very much.
Yeah, there has to be an hidden agenda, something we know go sabi.
Okay,
but
exactly. Some
Nigeria,
people will not Sabi. And make we want for Sabi now. Anyway, we appreciate your time, sir. Thank you very much.
Nigeria too low, don't forget to. So,
sir?
They get APC in Nigeria.
What in that name mean?
Well, APC that's a lot APC in Nigeria. So maybe you go try something.
So, but wait.
But anyway,
it not being the part of the delegation. They not go read the name as part of the delegation.
To be honest with you, we don't see Boko where SLPP they do. SLPP they capable of anything.
Okay, well, it don't pass now from the 3rd. Today now the 13, almost the 12th today. So it don't do now for late talk say no, I not been there though. Let we know. But it not say that yet. So of course we get for take about and give him. Thank you very much, sir. God bless you.
Okay, thank you.
You know, people in the come up with valid points and some points and we look balanced a bit, but he left to waiting. Try no need for tell we if he been there or not day. But as far as we concerned, he did it, bruh. Welcome to the show, please. Your name and the call from.
Hello.
Yes, please. You did live. Your name and the call from.
Yeah, I mean, Kenny, my boy. I call from Kenny, ma.
Happy New Year.
Same to you, pa. How na they do, pa?
Go ahead, sir.
Man, Lana tell you like Cherry Coco, you make the expect to be get for I done.
Well, wait. Before they done, some people like we say it not been dead. So why for done?
No, but you do go report person at police. You know go the you do go make statement for person. The way they don't call the person, you know for the day. Cherry Coco, you don't tell me the behave. So me when they be talk all along today, I not be the believe. This way do not be me na do sin and sell out. Cherry Coco na sell out be the pa. Okay, if you know to me right that thing. Let go. It tell us no. It's not to me right now. Then people are lie. They lie. You understand? But we see the man. They mingle with the man. Then they only dance together. They laugh. You know.
No, but wait. So for let you mingle, not mean say politics na by fair too.
No.
We are all brothers and sisters. Kenny, my boy.
Not true. But Jay Kuku me. They make now this to make a pull out for maybe. Instead, you know for don't go Nigeria. If you know say enough for be one good day, let no go Nigeria for don't left salon the border. No, not tell the truth.
Okay.
Simple. I know say I not go for the one who say this I not support them. I need to go Nigeria. We don't come, we don't fly, go Nigeria. Here and that other Mali Spain. What's now them? Why they not go so now? They love it. Do the Liberian man they tell us with the opposition they not do. Huh? They sell out. Huh?
Okay.
Check come here. I pull out I need to tell like all along what they say in a snitch. I not believe. That's the maybe I believe. I need to tell nobody like.
Go Beer.
But look what's happening at Parliament. How long the money they talk? It is 7 months no more. You don't need a Parliament over 15 good years. They keep people, they don't come by the need talk. Me would be the check up a snitch. Me and I not believe. Believe man, like you're the man the chance. Thanks very much, man.
Thank you, Ken, my boy. Okay, we go on the line and take another call. I'll take 5 more calls before I wrap up the program. Welcome to the show, please.
Good day to you, my brothers and my peer. How you do?
I did try, sir. How you safe, sir?
Well, no, but first and foremost, I ask for my brother from the north. Who send me brother from the north? You don't come on at the north now. You don't go on the south. Or is still in the north? Oh, na cherry cocoa. You don't run away.
No, no well. You say me feel fine.
Okay, well, tell us I say sorry. We should go get a speedy recovery.
Okay.
Well, I don't listen to everybody, but the most interesting part where I don't listen to this whole segment today. Now, 2 people are listening to it. Very interesting to me. The lady and the other gentleman before this one we come in kind of try for defend the action of Cherry Coco. You see, this is not a problem at Salon. Not because you support a political party or someone when he do the wrong thing, for say the wrong, for say a wrong. You for try for find a way and go around the circle and try to cover from. It is wrong, and this time make this politician here they don't use win in our country. If somebody in the NGC or let's say can you cannot do something wrong, please they will come outside and condemn the wrong way can you cannot do. First and foremost, let me start that side. If Mami Claudia do something wrong, they will come out and condemn them. That same goes for we APC and SLPP politicians, but the problem where we get now with country is we know the serve with country, we the serve party color, and this time the biggest problem with some of our brothers and sisters. If Cherry Coco was supposed to be there in a day, there is no need for me to begin can say why would I not invite her? No. You not be invite mother be away something be go wrong for me can sit down at your station. But these same people were in your station or in your forum and try to defend things away or go against things away Mother Biobi they do it wrong or way they do it wrong. They don't ever said anything like that. Why you want to come defend Cherry Coco? These politicians they don't destroy that country. We need to call it the way it is. Call it out. Anybody way wrong, they'll pull in the waist now do say una wrong. That's the only way we go able to push that country forward. But rather than that, if we can begin to say, oh, me na SLPP, mother be do wrong today. So what in the happen, I can't find a way for defend them. You know what? You know they help your country, you they destroy your country. And this is exactly what they go on. And we need to come out and call out these people. These politicians don't destroy that country. And me and you two, they can't see the butt head now. Come on. Then we don't even think about it. Because at the end of the day, these people go sit down a corner, they drink the whiskey, champagne and wine. They look at us and say we're not the full Monday. So do you mean the advice me my brother and my sister we can in defend, please. We no can for can defend this kind of behavior.
This now we are all man get right to your opinion. And they can defend as much as they're able. Thank you very much.
Anyway, thank you very much, my brother. God bless you now.
Yeah. All right, to go on the line and take another call. Welcome to the show, please. Your name and who side you call from?
Yes, good morning, good afternoon, good evening.
How are you?
How are you doing, sir? I come from UAE. I'm a German.
Go ahead,
please. Say for this talk concerning the honorable, the leader. I don't think say we for put say like how you put them say the man missing action. To me, own point of view, really say I believe say the man do the thing where if they say it go allow them people to have an opportunity for disgrace themselves more, so that they will know the report where they don't make, the complaint where they don't make to the Parliament day in Nigeria, so that they will see the evidence will speak for themselves on behalf of them. Now that make they allow them. I believe in that make they allow them, let them talk, so that they will see what in them bring, make them disgrace themselves. So if the honorable know the inside the hall, that moment then they do the presentation, I don't think so I'm missing action.
Okay.
It's part of process.
It's part of waiting?
I believe a part of protest.
Okay.
Back in other way around for sure say.
So the question I will ask you, I think I know we know they ask other people them. What in China they protest for?
What? So for sure say they in line with within then they bring camp.
Side where you for talk. Now we on parliament you for protest. Yeah, I'm not sure saying a protest you for protest. Now case you for make. Who that you for protest for yanda?
I don't think say let me put it this way. I don't think say it will go into arguments with them again because them be there from the way back. Them be there salute day. Them be they cry for the Ecowas Parliament intervene and then go all out. Then fight them very hard. Now the Parliament don't listen to them and then we don't make this report before then they can defend.
All right.
I don't think say.
Thank you very much. We appreciate your time. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Do your brother hold on quick for me, huh?
No problem.
Dimple K, I not say you upset. Basically, waiting at they say, now comparison I try for make. Now I make a sing for you if I hurt you, I sorry, okay? So not only for say I say you upset, but now you say let we call CHERNOH for can't defend himself. So I just say okay, now good idea, but why we not be done the call Madabio for can't defend himself where we can sit there and talk things them where we feel say it they do way very wrong. So now the same thing, not feel bad though, and not say you upset and not take a personal, yeah. If I hurt you, I'm sorry. I no mean bad, oh, I just want for make we had go before. Dimple not take a personal. Anyway, sorry and thank you for your patience with her.
Yes, no problem, Senor. Thank you very much.
All right, go ahead.
Yes, may God bless you, and may God bless you now, and based on what you do. Anyway, me so now the program they do for apologize to people and stuff, but like you just speak your mind and say exactly what's in the happen, Now you try for say some of we know it, so I'm not sure the facts they talk. This one not to say people I don't understand how people view things. Like what is sister mean say you get a case with somebody, don't come make presentation at court. The way they call the case, they did. So what did that mean? Like what I've been done just talk, before yesterday, I think, or this morning. This guy, I don't understand whose presentation or whose representative will represent the country. You then fetch that parliament for PR system in all the day. In fact, before this time, when they make this presentation, this PR system, this guy give 14 days, no action. Now you go to Ecowas Parliament and present something in the foreign degrees and they talk about the country because everybody they say on CNN, BBC. Now somebody don't go highlight saying so thing the protesters and this. Which you rule? Now we go represent the party for go talk for go defend una party for go defend for go rebut. Coach them say for go say no this is not true because they know the way they talk to now so they know everything and they read everything on internet. But this is clear. Before we the people for what we understand, but you still get people the way they come, where they say this man, this Cheniko. No, what can they praise people here for nothing? I want to praise for nothing. What they get for give it to some of me and you way this one now. Which them I want to get for benefit from them. We'll just give for telling the fact. I don't understand some people the day where they outside the country, they still they look at every people like saying a demigod. I don't know for which reason. Now the people who did in for worship them. Because they admire them. Me know they admire Cheriko. I don't know what she gets safe. I know see an body safe. But when somebody do wrong, he wrong. We go for just talk him. This is no kind for campaign to anybody. We don't need for call on a television for can explain. How many days now? They continue this way something happened today. As I accuse you, they can't kill at the air straight away. We why you not call them? No wait first. So they get reason. What the reason now? Which reason now? Why you not can't tell me the reason? They need for buy. We need for by can't tell we.
Thank you
Now,
very much.
Taxpayers will need it. Now we get work. Then people they want become dumb again, but they all right. I don't understand. Now more change there. We could all speak the same language. For we could go after people they will know they do well. I think that will benefit we all. Now that's I guess. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Will they take 3 more calls? 3 more calls. I know say we get for less calls. Yeah, you need to call him a success now. BRB.
Yes, sir. Good evening.
Good evening. How are you?
Yeah, I'm fine. I want for say something concerning Cherry Coco.
Go ahead. The platform na you.
Okay. Some people that suggest say you need for column for let say can get to say about what they go on. One thing I they tell you, my brother, the Sierra Leone politics don't mix up. To an extent, people that don't even get sense again. When meaning Sierra Leoneans there, politicians there, don't even get sense how they tackle the political issues in the country anymore. Talk and come. Fulamanden are people there, most of Fulamanden, about 90% of Fulans them. The introverts them. Lot of people are very loud. And the present parliament what they talk about, me and you know, let me be honest to Sierra Leoneans them. Let me not say because of this one great thing, the whole thing about Jericho go now, everybody can't, all the people that were at least they talk, but they just want for hide the things they were supposed to concentrate on. Like what my brother can say, let me hide the day by the board.
Okay, hold on. This one will not for concentrate on them.
No, what are they say? You get a platform with a wide coverage platform. What do we advise you? You understand? Now that go all out for let you get this man, for let you explain to we why he behaved the way they did.
So I don't ever get mad at you now, so for can explain to we why would he blast them?
The president you talk about.
Yes, no, wait. We don't ever get the information minister for explaining you what to make with the blast them.
You want to you don't talk to you, they call and then they come. Call Cherry.
My brother, let's tell you how we had program day. Well, I'll tell you how we had day. Normally, we just try for letting sweets, and that make with the couch guest. But this one, a thin way we come and mock and the issues them how it's supposed to be. If we go and take anybody for come, na plus to the person. Yeah, but if he feels the way to talk, not correct, he can come and call me and then we can talk to him.
Okay, but like what I want for the Sierra Leoneans then really listen to me. Now that the political system, the way they don't organize the system now, salon now, you understand me? The man now like it now until this trouble come up and we hear people that begin for reorganize themselves again, my brother.
I know that's what I mean.
What are they saying? Because look, everything, even if they go to the parliament, that guy they say they for table lands in the parliament. No matter what they do, they will beat everything.
But this one not to salon parliament with the talk so, bruh.
No, I'm not saying he go Nigeria. You understand? When go Nigeria, he never stay within the confines of the place. You understand me? Now we get for no you
one thing where we know when they beat them at salon parliament, no talk and say they beat them. But when they do something at Nigeria Parliament, no talk and say, then do something there. Yeah? Anyway, thank you very much. We appreciate your point.
Yes, God bless you.
Yeah. I'll take 2 more calls. 2 more calls. I want to talk something just myself. We don't come on and made. Anyway. Welcome to the show, please. Your name and where you call from?
Hello.
Hello?
I call from Uyat, in a Constance.
Okay,
yes, I call from Uyat.
Go ahead, please.
Waiting with the try for Cherry Coco don't sell out na Fulama. Fulama they don't Jaffa. They don't jump.
So waiting. Hello, wait. Tell we say Cherry Coco don't sell out and don't Jaffa, but not mix in tribe day. We normally not can do that.
So then they.
No, please, no bring tribe inside this big, yeah.
Yes. Okay. You don't sell out. You don't really sell out. We don't sell out. You don't really discourage we. We be the expect from them, but You know, really try. Don't give it boku paid. You know, they talk. Boku thing don't happy way. Just silence no more. We don't give it pain. They make they able. We really confused. No how they will. Now only God na go help we no more. So God let God solve the problem for we. You know, really try for we. You don't go logical. You get boku way for able explain for defend. Waiting them people they didn't say. If for don't be possible because in the leader and a parliament. So you're not able to talk nothing. So what's in the people and what's in the other way able to talk for we now?
Okay.
In way for good talk, in not talk. It's not really easy for you. Lord just left everything to go. Let God take control no more. Thank you.
Thank you very much. God bless you. You know, some people and they say, local. Let's say una something. Cherry Coco first now one of the people and they were very difficult for let them talk to. Past Cherry Coco in one for talk. Now they tell they come out and talk. But if journalists meet them for interview no more, so it's not too easy. On the issue of this I call this guy where they just done Adrian Fisher. Where we see say Cherry Coco they not ask any critical question on Adrian Fisher. We give somebody, a journalist, wait for interview. Cherry Coco turn and down. He's saying the consult first. Cherry Coco only the talk to the media when he feel for talk to the media. But if he not feel for talk to the media, he not they talk. So please, as a journalist, sometimes they actually want for commot seminar to journalists. But everything way possible for let we do one. Yeah, Cherry Coco one of the people that were very difficult for talk. Not just watch all around. Not watch no more. It's very difficult for talk to pass in feel. So please, una no can't blame we for anything. And apart from that day, we go continue for B we yard and we yard how we use for B. If we blast SLPP, we not look behind for asking question. We go blast APC, we not look behind for asking question. This now we yard and now for everybody. Not to APC get them, also SLPP get them. Now for salon people we set them up. With the blast Cherry Coco, we not look in face. In all the feed we, in all the give we anything. So if we feel say what he do is not correct, with the blaster will not care. If Madabio do things we not correct for the people, with the blaster will not care. Madabio only feed we need give anything. So we not care about waiting, then think about we. This not for them, not for them get them. Yeah, please. Let we just do how we supposed to do. We don't need blast here, ministers them, and the directors them, agencies them, the government. But yet still we continue and people will praise me for that. So why we will blast Cherry Coco and go tell we waiting now? No, please. Not just be we had how we had use for me. We beg there. This now we had. Let's take one last call and then wrap up the program. Welcome, ma.
Riyadh.
Yes, please. You did live
good
now.
evening.
How are you?
Fine, thank you. It's so sad and not trending. But you're reading kind of thing they are. Me they call on Sierra Leoneans them. Let me go on 7 days fasting and prayer. 7 days fasting and prayer. And let we complain to Papa God because now no more be able to for we. We not able pan Cherry Coco. Cherry Coco na a betrayer from long since. Make them use Psalm 94 and call upon the God of vengeance. That God they fight anybody whatsoever. Secondly, let them use Psalm 35. 7 days, let them they knock the ground. When sun come out, then come on at the sun, then cry to the sun. If now right thing and they do, we let God make that sun where they meet them, let the sun swell at them. When the moon come out, let them come on at the middle net, let them pray to the moon. This ground where then they walk out, let them cry, let them knock the ground and call upon the Lord thy God. And tell Papa God, let them complain to God. And finally, Sierra Leoneans them, the politician then they betray we. Una let we self write letter, now inside salon like we all day so. Let we write letter, we get stakeholders and let we write letter, we send and go to the egg. We write letter, we address them back to that court day. We address them to that court day. We go let them complain. We tell them say some of the APC politicians they don't fail we, and some of the SLPP then don't fail we. Then we back her up with evidence. We send with evidence, they live report to them, make them send and go to them. Make them know we and them, other than they lie. Then we call upon the God of vengeance, Psalm 94. that God they need to fail. We go know if the God where we dey serve na diamond on a bottle, on a the snake, on a the waiting and they use. But God in power, God go fight for we. Cherry Cocoa, Psalm 35, the old way he dig, God go make it for don day. The net where Cherry Cocoa take for entangle people there, where them people they don't die and this fate. Then people then they suffer starvation, things they not they go fine. That net the way Cherry Cocoa say it's in a fine net, he said they let God make that net, make it entangle in entourage them. Pass if this God not two, but if not this one Papa God, line create the universe where nobody don't know how God make them. This God, when I love call upon the moon and the sun, with this gun where we the waka, it go fetch and that more man where they go. Pass if you know the waka not go. But if that more man they work and are grown, all what they do, God goes scatter and Cherry Cocoa, Alekuskan bottle he rub. But if it come on and those son no they meet them, they always betray the nation Sierra Leone. If son they meet them, God go make the son, he go arrest them one by one. And then they know mommy gets for Sierra Leone.
They're all, including APC, SLPP, any politician where one for make sure stay the country go who sign up for go. They're all this prayer day for them.
Yes, Sierra Leone they cry today. People that will they cry, we ask and they born. But the kind thing that way then they do, we they fed so Cherry Cocoa and others and they go join Peter Conte. Peter Conte on a not trust them. That a betrayer, na camouflage. Now two face he gets from the beginning. Peter Conte is not going to help APC out. Samura Kamara, watch you back. The security the way they see the guide you so from because they are not yours. Watch you back, Samura Kamara. Watch you back. Beware. Aware.
Hello, go ahead, please. I want to say sorry that we lost sound at some particular point. We want to say very sorry. Call out there, go ahead, yeah.
Okay, so you get me now?
Yes, you get me.
Yes. Like concerning this issue, I say let family member and patient because they jump to conclusion, you know. Let people even to know the decorum, how the House of Parliament, the Ecowas Parliament operate. You know? And then if you have to say that man do on purpose, I mean, a deliberately what you do on, you know, for go out there and challenge the things that this man talk about and present and people really want to hear how we talk. We say the deliberate. Because we understand maybe there's a report to go this time around, you're not going to participate at the session. Yeah. So these are all things all these people know before we jump to conclusion. You know, I understand. Me, and like I say, in that country, they will not affiliate to the wrong politicians. Yeah.
I like the point where you bring down.
Okay, yeah.
I like the point. But the question where I ask now, you know how we are the operating?
Right.
We can always watch the issue when it come up and then we analyze them, eh?
Right.
so now that we do on Cherry Coco, you listen.
Okay.
So I think that the same thing we just play justice to the other and the own girl use for the talk about. Anyway, thank you very much. I appreciate you. The background gets some noise. Sorry about that. The background gets some noise. Sorry about that. All right. God, I don't say I didn't take last call, but the line look hot, so I try to take 2. If finally you left ball, lay ball not left you. And I take 2 as a bonus call. 2. Welcome to the show, please. Hello, caller. Hello. All right, I'll take 2 call. Just 2 call. 2 call as a way of just bonus. I hope you hear me now. Caller, you hear me now? Hello. Please, when you call, make sure say you pay attention to the phone. Yeah, just listen to the phone rather than the set, because sometimes the line they waste time. Oh my God, the same caller again. Let me see if they listen me this time. You get me now, sir? Or you get me?
Hello.
Yes, sir. Welcome.
Yes,
sir.
I get you. Yes, this is a concerned caller for United States.
Go ahead, sir, and make your point, sir.
Just very short one.
Okay, sir.
Me na God I believe by anything.
Okay.
Let we put God first. In anything that Sierra Leone, Lord put God first.
Okay.
It be you Muslim, it be you Christian, Lord put God first.
The uniqueness of Salon, yes?
Yes. Number 1, let we go into fasting. Let we just do 7 days prayer. That 7 days prayer day, we use Psalm 91, Psalm 35, Psalm 94. For the one that want Ambok Sierra Leone.
Hold on, sir. Not
the one that want.
A lady don't talk the similar thing. Then you come and confirm him. I think it worked doing it. Go ahead.
Let we go into fasting and prayer for the one that will unbox alone. It be SLPP, it be APC, as long as they want unbox Sierra Leone. Let we lay we case before God, call their name to God. Whosoever want prayer alone, let God of vengeance, let him take vengeance for we. Now that's now we prayer. Now Sierra Leone. Now that's want. We picking that will not get no feature for picking there. We the pardon we don't pass. We the mama that we don't pass. What we picking and they can't do tomorrow. Let we go to God in prayer. For 7 days fasting, let we do at 12 o'clock nights. Who don't want to do naked one, he left to him. Who don't want to do wear clothes, he left to him. But Lord, do 7 days fasting, including Psalm 35, Psalm 91, Psalm 94. Let we do one for Salon. Quickly, whosoever want pray Salon, let God pray and for we. We use the sun, we use the moon. Pass sun not the come over the head. Pass moon not the cover over the head. Pass the work and a gone. The prayer no go catch them. But as long as they think and they wave over them, then the massive gone. Let they think and let them swallow them. And then generation in the name of Jesus. Now that's my own contribution.
No go it.
Finish.
No go it. I want to take your number. Just hold on so yeah. You grill and take him?
Me number?
Yes.
No, not take him, not take him. I'm a pastor, not take him.
Yeah, now because you're a pastor, I make be one for let we engage you and that lady later on this same issue.
Okay, me personally will talk to you.
Okay, not a problem. Thank you.
Me personally will talk to you.
No problem, sir. Thank you very much. All right, so we take one last call. Bonus. This one, whether it come or not come, they go in the next 2 minutes. Whether it come, Tomorrow we continue with this issue, and tomorrow we listen. So because sometimes and they, if finally certain people listen to other parts, let you able to understand who side I be the come from. Maybe because I be don't listen to all, so I be grown. So tomorrow we listen where the member of the Ecowas Parliament them they ask question about Cherry Coco. Let you understand whose angle where they come up from. So tomorrow we take that day, that is second part of this particular issue where we discuss tomorrow. This type program we are on YouTube and on Facebook. We get 62,299 people them. So please, if you the watch right and not subscribe yet, please consider for subscribe. You where they watch we but you not like we program na YouTube we get 183 people we don't like. We get 450 58 where you watch right now. So please make sure say you hit for we the like button. And then let me see. On Facebook we get 166. We get how many likes? We get 147 likes. Please help we for like and share the program. And you will not subscribe yet, please consider for subscribe before the end of this program. And then remember, say if you want for support we in terms of we fund where we the raise, you know, you can check out the description box to see the ZELLE or CASHAPP number. If you want for do PayPal, please check out Sama Koroma, SAMMA Koroma na PayPal. Or you can do MoneyGram, RIA, Western Union to Amina Bangura and send them to the United States, and then we were able to see. Right now, as we talk, we get $1,081 where people don't contribute, and we want for contribute $5,000 for meetup the 20th of this month. Where now the channel in bad day. So if we not get any more call, we not take any more call, but me they make one call. I get reason why I they make this one call. The reason why they make this one call, this person be actually, you know, get different views. So let's see if this person will able for pick. Not to in the call me, na me the caller, and in will be the last person where they talk to inside the program today. Yeah? This person na me the caller. Not to in the call me. Na me the caller. I want to make it very clear. Na me the call this person because I really want for you in your views on this thing. Na me call you.
Hello?
Yes, na me call you for let you take part in this program. Tell me, what do you think about this issue? You did live.
The program still on?
Yes, you did live.
Yeah, well, because me, I not been get much for say because I don't like to make preemptive statements.
Okay.
I don't like to speculate on issues because I rather we try to see if it's possible to bring Mr. Abdulkabo, when at the Secretary General, at least for can clear some air. It don't necessarily mean for being Mr.
So the question I will ask you, don't already listen in another platform. What do you say?
The question be say is saying that them make ECOWAS know. ECOWAS no know when I make people and try for how comes ECOWAS the nobody's issue. Now it's like then a whistleblower. Like a whistleblower, they not go disclose the identity, say when this person name can finger on her, that name can report to her as such. So then we'll just bring up the issue. You know, so we don't know what thing transpire between them and the ECOWAS when they don't go serve as whistleblower. Sometimes they don't tell us, okay, never mind, even if you are not part of the meeting. So if the end say, well, would expect this person for you don't know what's their game plan. So let's wait and see what will be the aftermath.
So the last question I will ask you, even Honorable Abdulkabo not able to come out clear for tell we what exactly happened or why CHERNOH not been the part of the meeting, right?
Yeah, you know, not even explain that, but he explains saying that they go report. He say otherwise ECOWAS not be for no, but what thing happen in our country.
Okay.
So it means if the ECOWAS not be for if them CHERNOH body not been go report, definitely we issue him for under the carpet. You know, then for the year no more by fly news. Because as long as somebody not go report within the occurrences in our country, they not ever take action or them for even the deliberate that plenary session you let me get.
Okay.
So it's like now when they go tell them, now make them know, now make them bring her up. So it happened to say now a plenary session we get where ECOWAS can get where members of parliament they come from different parts, then this Sierra Leone issue can because they don't get a full knowledge from the opposition. So now that's not the case. So but until then we get from because I even listen one lady back where I get that video there where the lady talks say people in the can and they lambast, then they approach, then they castigate a CHERNOH. They say, but they don't know say na CHERNOH and then go report to the ECOWAS, let them know say this that happen. But like what they say, we would expect say they say for don't delay them for us to them and for try for counter because the government are in the defense because they don't go allege against them say these are the things that already happen on our country. So if they don't bring their identity in the defense, so it's like well actually not to a sitting for make a mediation, they don't try for reconcile or bring a reconciliation process. And I believe say the ECOWAS get for send a team where it will be a fact-finding team for can find out and for see how best they go for delve into the saloon situation proper. Yeah, now that's me they say.
All right, I appreciate you. Thank you very much for your time with me.
All right, thank you very much. God bless her.
God bless you too. Sorry. I think you want to say something. I'll just get them back. I think you want to say something. I think my finger just click up quick one. I think you want to say
I
something.
mean, just what I mean, one saying the appeal. Miss everyone join our voice for appeal for this contribution. What they say, because imagine we get over 61,000 membership now, got across globally. You understand? The cosmos. So at least if not 100 people and self-sacrifice, if not $50 self, I think that 5,000 way now on a target, at least they go for richer. So let's alone if now 50 people and $100 self, you know, I believe say not everybody will get dollar because not everybody in the US, but other parts of the world in a euro and any kind of currency we get, the pound sterling, if we all work collectively, at least within the small what we get, we will forgive, you know, at least we go for able for realize within the dream of the yard program. Right. So now that number I just want to appeal to people, and because today don't be the 11 and 9 days don't left. Yes. And a limited time we don't get. So me they appeal to L and Sundry, they are low try. At least if not 200 people and safe, if not $25, there are 200 people by $25. We are the least work I can say now. We'll still get that 5,000 days. So still they appeal to people, and that's I mean just want to say we the line one go off.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. All right, sir. Okay.
All right, we know they take any more calls. Sorry about that. But if this don't come, why will not get them as a bonus? I mean, don't say last. Okay, let's just say waiting this gets for say. We don't actually say we know they take any more call again, but I'll be tempted for hearing from you. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, please reduce the volume of the set when you watch it from me. They count negative feedback.
Pardon?
The set when you watch it from the count negative feedback. How you do, sir?
Oh, no bad.
I actually don't say I need to take any more calling, but I'm tempted for taking calls. So go ahead.
Know, all this conversation people are talking about, I mean, I'm not very tribalistic because me na Ogruba. Understand, eh?
Okay.
Ogruba, so we got an appetite anyway.
Okay.
Understand, eh? But I'm not an APC.
Okay.
But the SLPP, these particular people, they don't have to understand. But mostly, because of this war, people and they feel like say, SLPP, APC, no, party business. It doesn't be like tribalism. The people and they beat them, APC they beat them. Even for me, they are not even just APC. But people like Yum Keller in Dadi. Yum Keller is one of the juiciest person, I'm telling you. Because we know actually in Dadi was the very nice people that then formed the SLPP. Even my grandpa in Ireland, Mangbatok, we call it Robantok, Tichom. Even that in Papa in Oz for that money make up. After we don't work now, United Nations, they get money, even them boy where they go na the Arab country there. When you go better thing pass, they won't care them. They don't what about. But Sierra Leone always feel say education is not saying God. Even if you get you a diploma, you know Africa is different. People when they compare, I don't go live I don't go stay in Nigeria for 3 good months. 3 months and 6 weeks, 3 weeks. Now I work at all the time. Yes, so suddenly they develop. So people are needing to make quotes and call. So not only compare, but when you go to Abuja, even the embassy, I go to Angola, I was so glad, I sleep now. They must say no. I said, before I keep me back still, it is fine. Understand it? I really, I get away, and I need to call you personally, I call you. To be honest with you, that Terry Kukure, you see, secretary, he said, can never get any Fulama. The most corrupt people in the world are Fula. I know not how they talk about tribalism.
Yes, I'm not saying you know they talk about that angle. Now that make I not be just one follow talk about that for now.
Yeah. But they are the most corrupt people. So anyway, we don't not talk about them. Even all them when they talk about Tinima people. Tinima no one they rule there. And Limba man there, everybody get a connection.
Interestingly, like I say no more, I can really try for avoid for talking about that and there. Anyway, thank you very much. We appreciate your time, sir.
I know I don't get the number. I go to partake on the show itself. You always say
thank you. God bless you, sir. God bless you.
Yeah. But we need a change. Not to say we favor APC, but they ain't got now. This is not to SLPP. They are not to SLPP them. This is Jonta family. They don't kill, they don't care. Most of them were now all being in London also. They don't get nothing for do. They just go see nobody. They don't even think how people they live now so. Now we will get sorry we not into politics. Now they suffer.
Okay.
You know?
Thank you.
So
God
thanks very much for listening to me. Yeah. I will be in touch, yeah?
All right, thank you.
Then I will try for see what I will do. Yeah.
Thank you. God bless you, sir. Thank you, sir, for good night. Yes. All right, so that's not the very last call we take for this night. The very, very last call we'll take for this night. Well, one for say we appreciate you so much for your time where you take. Please increase the likes for we and as well share the program for we. If you not subscribed yet to we channel, please consider for subscribe now. And please, let's just emphasize or talk small bits on waiting Mr. Kamal talk. You know, we got 62,300 family members just na YouTube. And then we get over 32,000 na Facebook. When you put 62 and 32, it's like we get 94,000 people where they follow we. So, if we say we want to raise 5,000, and if now $1 everybody is able for reach, we pass the number. Yes, we know say things are hard, things difficult, but we want for say the 20th way we celebrate with 3 years. This now what we want. 5,000 because we want for use part for able for see how we can develop the channel more. And as well, we want for see what we can do. But we put them say, no, please, we not go explain. Because not to all thing where we do something and they will do behind the scene where we not can explain. But this we say we want them as a gift. Say the channel, me birthday the 24th, SLPP birthday the 6th of January. So we want $5,000. Then we could come back to your expense, say this money we give you and this so we enjoy a good one. Oh, now this, to do. But we just want for see how best people them can show love to we. When we don't show love to now for the last 3 years, yeah, but you show we love now. Plenty people don't actually donate. We don't get $1,081. So please, yourself show love to we. And please, if you want for help with CASHAPP, ZELLE, go to the description box. You will see the number there. But if you want for do PayPal, send them to Sama Kuroma, SAMMA. Watch for a PayPal. You go for Sam. Or you send MoneyGram, RIA, or Western Union to Amina Bangura na United States, and then you make clear we will get all our information them together and make sure say we actually waiting at this thing. We will come at the end of the day and tell una how much we don't get, and we will explain again waiting we don't do. But remember say the money where we say we together not for anything, not for we bad day. Whatever we do it at the end of the day can come to you as a surprise. Yeah. So just trust me on waiting we say. Take a tenner for bad day as a gift. For just support we. Let we say for the 3 years old on Sidoya, they talk. We don't spend we own money for make sure say we get a lot of equipment. Now you see the camera, the picture really clean. Yeah, somebody when our family members don't buy very unique microphone for we. So we self need for do other things then for make sure say we step up with game. Yeah, as time they go. We use a lot of things them. We use electricity, we use internet. Imagine, we can pass how many times for the day internet? It costs. We look at the electricity, it costs. You look at other things them. Computer, you get for take care of it, you get for get antivirus, you get for get other software them. You get for get software them where you pay for every month. All of that and then we earn. So we just say, okay, give me 5,000 as a way for just celebrate we in this bad day. So we know say by the time we reach so the 20th of this month, we're able to get them. So, okay, so now that we actually they say. So one for telling us thank you because we know say we actually reach to that amount the way we want by this 20th of this month. Until we meet again, my name is SLPP, the freedom fighter. God bless we country Sierra Leone, where we call we yard. And until we meet again, I want to say thank you very, very much for where you don't celebrate. We not forget for join me inside the program Colores tomorrow Monday na morning 9 a.m. Salon time. Until we meet again, thanks to all. We don't like, share, comment, subscribe, view, and yourself we call. I love una all. We love una all so much. God bless you.
This song come up from Madam Sidratu Aminata Kamara from the United States of America. It is dedicated song to one of the biggest organizations in the world, WEARD. Yeah.
Made a crack on the mix.
91 big boy picking.
It's your double tap, see the ball.
Daily days.
091.
Yellow flag TVs.
Hallelujah. Come on.
We are the organization. Don't come for every nation. We are the organization. Don't come for promote the nation. They know they mix my politics. They know they pass tribalism. They know they mix my politics. Yeah. They know they pass no tribalism. This now we hard. Don't can now we land. So la we all and fine. This now we hard. Don't can now we land. So la we all and fine. Who know they back kapu. We had no mix bag kamu. We know they back kapu. We had no mix bag kamu. Go tell the brother sister them say we are don't come. Oh, we are now we are. Tell them for we, tell them for me say we are don't come. Oh, we are now we are. We are the organization. Don't come for every nation. We are the organization. Don't come for promote the nation. They know they mix our politics. They know they pass tribalism. They know they mix our politics. Yeah. They know they pass no tribalism. Big respect to the one who will make we are team up strong one. Especially to you, by Veronica Kadie from the north. And to you, Shenge Pierre from the south. And me, Amina, happy birthday in advance to you, by Veronica Kadie from the north. You celebrate your birthday January. Happy birthday in advance to you, Shenge Pierre from the south. You celebrate your birthday December. This organization, the 3 years, December 2022. We tell members them all over the world, thank you. Yeah. We are the organization. Don't come for every nation. We are the organization. Don't come for promote